Thank you very much. Hillary Clinton in the nation's capital today. She's going to be speaking this morning at a Hispanic Civil Rights Convention before crossing the Potomac River into Virginia this afternoon, where she will be campaigning with Virginia Senator Tim Kaine. So what is the meaning behind that? Is he a potential VP pick for her? Jennifer Griffin is standing by with more from Washington. And the big question, is Senator Tim Kaine her top pick for number 2? Jennifer.
Well, it's a great question, Martha, and all eyes will be on their appearance not far from where we are right now in Annandale, Virginia, later this afternoon. What's interesting about Senator Tim Kaine is that he was the first Democratic governor in 2007 to back then candidate Barack Obama over Hillary Clinton. It's clear that she's willing to forgive and forget that. I'm told that he is the top of her VP shortlist. That's significant. Tim Kaine, if you'll remember, he was the governor of Virginia. He's currently the senator from Virginia. He served as the head of the DNC. Now, remember, President Obama wanted to choose him as his running mate, but his chief strategist at the time, David Plouffe, noted famously that Kaine didn't have enough foreign policy experience. So what did Kaine do in the Senate? He got himself put on the Senate Armed Services and Foreign Affairs committees. And perhaps most interesting, Martha, is to remember that Clinton loyalist Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe would make an attractive replacement in the Senate for the Clintons. Virginia has a one-term limit for its governor, and that election is next year, Martha.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, Jennifer, because there's always the question of who would fill that seat, and he is a very dear Clinton friend, and they may have that in mind for him. So she's about to address members of the oldest Latino civil rights movement in America. What do we expect her to say there today, Jen?
Well, this is very significant. She's here for a very important reason, and that is that Latinos are going to make up a very important part of the electorate this time around. There are about 13 million Latino voters. That's about 10% of the electorate. Remember, back when Bill Clinton first ran for president, they made up just 2% of the electorate. So that just shows how fast that population is growing. Here's Clinton's message to them and the African American community yesterday in Illinois.
This man is the nominee of the party of Lincoln. We are watching it become the party of Trump. And that's not just a huge loss for our democracy. It is a threat to it.
We also expect to hear today from Julian Castro, the HUD secretary, who is mentioned as a possible VP pick. I'm told he's much lower on the list, however, than Senator Tim Kaine. Martha, back to you.
Good stuff, Jennifer. Thank you very much.